disgraced comedian Jake Flores.
And I'm goth communist Jamie Peck. And welcome to the Woke
Mob!
Hell yeah.
Thank you for coming out tonight. We got an exciting show lined up all the way from Atlanta, Georgia. Make some noise for our house band tonight, B.I.M.B.O.S.
They are also the musical guest, so buckle up.
Yeah, that's right.
So it's going to be a great show. All of your favorite characters are dropping in.
This is the first episode of the show. How are their favorite characters, Jamie? That doesn't make any sense.
All of your favorite characters are here!
What's in love? We got, who do we got? The Woke Mob. We've got the Woke Mobster. Huh?
You come to me on this, the day of my non-binary child's wedding?
The Woke Mobster, everybody. Who else do we got? We got Freegan Mr. Beast. That's Mr. Beast if he was a freegan.
For one lucky audience member, I have a cabbage I stole from Mr. Kiwi. Would you like this? You're welcome. I have cold brewed iced tea. Would you like this? You're welcome.
You're welcome.
I have a zine from 2015. Would you like this? You're welcome. 2, 3. Freaking Mr. Beast.
Freegan Mr. Beast, everyone. He says you're welcome when he answers things. To let you know that he's doing you a favor.
We found all those things in the trash. Our producer is here. Give it up for the producer.
Hey! He's working hard over there.
Produce.
How'd you do that? This is kind of a funny story. So we thought it'd be funny to have a GIMP friend of ours be the producer and run the slides, and then that person turned out to be retired from GIMPing. This is like a real story. This is the end of the show. And then this other guy we know was like, I'll do it. He was really into it. He really wanted to be the production GIMP, and then he got COVID. So this is a third guy. Well, wasn't really into this at all. They're like, you're gonna do it.
The first GIMP in the history of GIMPs that has ever been paid.
True. Now, if you live in the United States of America, you may have asked yourself lately, what is this term wokeness? What does it mean? Why are old white men yelling about it, angry and scared all the time on the television? And why is it a mob? Can I join the mob? Where is this mob?
You sure can, but you gotta get bought in or fucked in.
That's the only way.
Well,
where am I at? Oh, that's right. The Woke Mob is real. Sorry, already fucking up. And we brought it here tonight to do what it does best, which is cancel people and spread communist propaganda.
that's right. Okay. So before we go any further, I'd like to take a moment to honor our comrades in wokeness who are helping us spread a radical Marxist doctrine throughout the land, and especially in the schools. If we all keep working together and cashing those Soros checks, we'll destroy America any day now. Can I get the first slide, please? We have Comrade Ford.
Thank you, Comrade Ford, for being part of the resistance.
Next slide, please. Comrade North Face. I don't know if you can see that. They put a drag queen in the North Face ad.
Projector over
I don't know how
somewhere.
she's climbing that mountain in her platform shoes, but she is giving it. Comrade Starbucks.
That's right.
Howard Schultz told them all to write hashtag race together on the coffee cups. You guys remember that? And the baristas were supposed to initiate conversations about race, because that's everyone's favorite thing to do at Starbucks, right? Is just have those tough conversations. Oh, we have Comrade CIA.
The CIA is trying to do communism according to Fox News, if you watch it.
They are.
Thing to
It's
do.
true. Oh, and now we have Comrade Pepsi. Remember when they solved race relations using Kendall Jenner? It's a great moment in our nation's history.
I like how instead of doing a land acknowledgement, we started the show with a brand acknowledgement.
We have to give it up to our woke brand friends, Jake.
The Lenape people had a great brand.
Oh, look, now we have Comrade Raytheon. Raytheon Pride. There you go. Okay, now we have Comrade NSA. Or, as they call themselves during Pride Month, NS Gay.
Oh, they're so gay. They're so, wow. I'm so happy for them.
Look how gay they are. They're like, hey girl, we're watching you and you look fabulous.
We're watching you and you are serving.
Oh, Comrade Barbie, of course, of course.
I don't feel like I was actually going to get a couple of real woos.
Yeah, it was an entertaining piece of bourgeois feminist art.
I'm not going to lie, I liked it.
It was good, it was fine.
It was fun.
I enjoyed it.
The part where Ken said that the freezers in mini fridges don't work, I choked up a little bit in the audience. Because they don't.
They sure as hell don't.
I've never seen my plight represented on screen before like that.
It's all of our plight, Jake.
You get home and you put a fucking ice cream sandwich in it and you think, oh, I'll have an ice cream sandwich when I'm gaming. It's
Nope.
phony.
I feel your pain. We're all in this together.
Sometimes the lives make interesting movies. You have to hand it to them.
That's fine. Comrade Disney. You can't see it, but it says no religious people, or religious people need not apply. That's right.
That's like an epic meme from liberal Facebook or something.
From right-wing Facebook.
Oh, right. I forgot.
Well, if you wear like a cross at Disney World, Mickey Mouse will come and just yank it off of you.
That's true.
And, oh, of course, we have to give it up for our sponsor, Comrade Bud Light. Nothing refreshes you after a long day of spreading the woke mind virus like a shitty American beer. Ah, genders, and not the normal kind. Jake is shotgunning a beer now for the people.
I'm a very slow shotgunner, right? Yes. It feels so cool to do that, but then there's like an extra few seconds where you're like, it's still happening.
Drink, 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 drink. Trigger, you hate trans people.
Producer, finish my beer for me.
Producer Kim is sober, so you're on your own there, pal.
Alright, I got it. Ugh. Woke Bud Light. Oh, Kid Rock's so mad at me right now. Or he thinks it's good that I wasted a Bud Light. I'm not sure. Incoherent politics. Okay, so one more thing before we get started. I want to make one thing perfectly clear. We are here to cancel you. If you are here, you are canceled.
That's right. You're canceled. You're canceled. And you're canceled. And you're canceled. And you're canceled.
That's right, cancel culture over.
Look under your seats. Get canceled.
We love canceling people. We are the woke mob. We're the thing they're always yelling about on Fox News. It's real.
Yes.
It's here. We're coming to
You
get you.
fucking
It's
look at us.
B and
Fine.
Jamie, right? Unless you're really cool, in which case we stand. The woke mob has two gears: stand or cancel, and that's it. Nothing in between. So throughout the night, when someone appears on the screen that we're talking about, we want you to scream at the top of your lungs like you're on a Japanese game show. Everybody in the fucking room, I don't care how cool you are, Ridgewood fucking Queens you are, right? Scream, stand, we're gonna yell, stand or cancel, and let us know whether you stand this person or whether you cancel them. I start off with an easy one. We all fucking hate Elon Musk, right? So let's try it out. Stand or cancel! You're canceled, Elon Musk. You ruined Twitter.
Get on your bike.
You ruined Twitter and you made crimes insane.
I mean, she kind of sucked before. Everyone's like, oh, Jamie, how how could you say that about Grimes? Well, I was right, One Wonders, okay?
Yeah. No, a lot of fucked up people make great music. That's what people don't understand about Grimes. She was like that the whole time.
I know. Well, who else? Who
You
else
don't
we
make
got?
beats like that without a personality disorder.
I know, they're so good. It's like my problematic fave.
Karl Marx, stand or cancel. We all love Karl Marx.
He's our daddy.
If you wandered in here and you don't love Karl Marx, you are going to be very upset by the end of the show. This is a fucking anti-capitalist late night show.
Maybe you'll learn something.
Here's an
It
interesting
is our job to educate you.
Let's move to the next slide. AOC, stand or cancel. That's where it gets confusing, right?
Yup, that's exactly what I thought was gonna happen. I guess we stancel.
Yeah, it's fucking complicated, man.
Gem suck cream.
I don't really feel too strongly either way. I think that the people that really hate AOC got something else going on, and the people that really love her do too. Don't think about AOC too hard. It'll fuck with your brain.
Yeah, let's move on.
Did you see Donald Trump's cum shot? Mug shot? This is the face I make when I cum. If coming was illegal, I'd be looking like that. Fuck, it's a Twitter joke. Fuck it.
It looks like that emoji that's like, you know the one I'm talking about? Yeah, that one.
He looks like that emoji. Oh, by the way, this emoji. Stand or cancel.
Wow.
Cancel, frowny emoji.
How proud. I like it.
I kind of like him. What about Donald Trump mugshot? Stand or cancel? It's pretty
That's
cool.
the right answer. If you can't admit that that's a great mugshot, you're fucking lit. Sorry.
It's pretty cool.
what
What else
else
is
we
going
got?
on?
We
Did
got-
you see Ron DeSantis at the debates?
The debates that nobody watched? Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
Well, apparently he was grinding his teeth a lot, and he kept talking about invading Mexico.
Yeah, he was on crystal meth, I think. This is exactly like Breaking Bad. If you give a white man enough meth, he will try to fight a drug cartel.
I hope his head winds up on a fucking turtle.
That's right. Suck our dicks, Ron DeSantis. You know what I learned this week is I learned that Nancy Pelosi is a fan of the Grateful Dead. Isn't that weird?
I mean, the Grateful Dead do suck, so...
That kind of tracks.
I don't know how this guy feels about that.
The Grateful Dead show is kind of like a Nancy Pelosi, like, when's it gonna end? Like she's been a politician forever. That kind of works.
Yup, that's right. She's a deadhead, just like her husband almost was.
Hit that slide. Boom!
Oh, too soon? Sorry.
Remember when that guy almost killed Nancy Pelosi's husband with a hammer?
No, if we put Kirby on top of it, so it's like not as disturbing to look at.
Yeah, this is footage of when they busted in the Pelosi store, and that's her husband and the guy with the hammer. I guess, if I remember correctly, he wasn't trying to kill her husband. He was
trying to kill
like,
her, but he's like, I'll settle for him.
you wait here, and I have this hammer.
Yeah. Well, apparently he likes to get hammered drunk driving.
Well, that makes two of us. But like,
What is his problem now? But yeah, if you're wondering to what level the contradictions have been heightened within capitalism, it's about to there. Yeah.
yeah, Karl Marx once said, it's hammer time. That's when you get the revolution. All right, moving on. Eric Adams. New York City's dangerously unmedicated cop mayor Eric Adams visited Palestine, Israel this week. He went to the Western Wall.
See that? You see those bracelets he's got on there?
The NYC Twitter account, the NYC mayor Twitter account, released this photo of him wearing a yarmulke, wearing sunglasses. He looks crazy. He's at the Western Wall. It's the thing you do when you're a politician and they ask you to come visit Israel, right? But what's interesting about this photo is it's a very high-res photo, right? So if you zoom in, the next slide, there is a charm bracelet on his wrist. And it's one of those bracelets that they use all the little individual beads to make with letters on them, and it spells the word hustle. is insane.
Do you think that he made it himself?
I don't know what's
Or
weird.
did like a fan make it for him?
Like, did they make it for him? I don't know.
Maybe every mayor gets a hustle bracelet.
He is really weird. I'm gonna go with I think he made it because I did some Googling and there's a lot of other crazy things happening on him at this point. The hustle bracelet is not the weirdest thing
Not the
on his
only
body.
bracelet. Not even the weirdest bracelet on his body. Right?
Yeah. So let's pull up this clip from some fucking tabloid magazine I found about him, the Daily Mail, I think, in the UK. Mayor Eric Adams believes New York City is filled with a special energy because of mysterious stones under the city. He wears a multicolored energy stone bracelet and consults with holistic healers.
Sure.
So apparently, he thinks that New York City is filled with a special vibe because we're sitting on a bunch of crystals underneath it.
Of course he does.
Damn. It's radiation is what he's talking about. Nowadays, that bar, highest radiation level in Brooklyn.
Yeah,
You know
don't
that?
go there. Your children will have fins.
So he believes in all this weird shit. He wears like a crystal bracelet made of lapis, rose quartz, citrine, all these different things that are supposed to deal with like stress or whatever. My favorite thing about this article is that if you move on to the next slide, it has a really great line at the end of it that sort of tells you everything you need to know about Eric Adams. Crystal healers believe certain rocks, like the violet quartz, can relieve an individual from stress and strain, soothe irritability, balance mood swings, dispel anger, rage, fear, and anxiety. In recent years, the metaphysical industry has boomed, leading more people to believe in the healing properties, power, and spiritual meaning behind crystals. But the scientific community is adamant that crystals have no power over the human body. That has not stopped the mayor. He fucking rules. Stand or cancel. Eric Adams. Cancel. He should be thrown in the
He
fucking
still
open
sucks.
manhole.
Well, let's see how it's going for him, right? Like maybe we shouldn't judge the crystals, until we see the results.
Are the crystals working?
I think we got a little video.
We have a video production here.
Yeah, a little video. Eric Adams, right?
I wish he would get beaten up by the ninja turtles.
Gandhi. We must practice Gandhi. So I'm Gandhi-like. I think like Gandhi. I act like Gandhi. I want to be like Gandhi. I wanted to be the modern-day Ramayana and say that we can lead against the forces of evil and take us to the next direction on who we are. So I am happy to be Roshab Gandhi. We must
I think we're
practice
good.
Gandhi. So I'm Gandhi-like.
How many times is he gonna say I am Gandhi?
I think they're working super well, and we owe crystals a big apology.
Yeah, fair.
Clearly.
If anyone here is of the West Coast persuasion, I'm sorry we made fun of your religion.
Can't argue with results like that.
Let's see.
All right. In other Democrat news, Bernie Sanders endorsed Joe Biden for president.
Voting doesn't work.
Stand or cancel.
Yeah, you're canceled, Bernie.
Sorry. It's like the meme where he's like crying, like, I hate that I have to do this.
Yeah, that shit's over. It's violent revolution time now.
In a video game.
Have you
And in real life.
Have you ever had to take like a Bernie shirt you bought to the thrift store and like it's like bringing like a pet to the fucking sorry.
I still have my Bernie Sanders Strokes t-shirt. I can't bear to get rid of it. I don't wear it a lot anymore, but if you're not standing that close to me, it kind of just looks like a Strokes shirt.
Yeah.
I still like the Strokes.
They should make Mitch McConnell Strokes shirts.
Hell yeah.
I'm about to go, baby. I get paid the big bucks. Let's move to the next slide. What else is happening? Ed Sheeran worked a shift in a Seattle Starbucks to promote his new album, Autumn Variations.
Oh my god, like the pumpkin spice lattes, I just got that. Why that's a thing. Anyway, This is perhaps Starbucks' most egregious workplace safety violation to date.
Yeah, he's so white. If you're working with him, if you have to work with an Ed Sheeran, you can walk into an Ed Sheeran. He's like a blur back there. You gotta be careful. You could turn your ankle, end up in the hospital. I think they brought him in to fuck shit up. That's what I think.
Like maybe the unions secretly did that somehow?
I know.
So the workers would unionize?
I think the boss brings in Ed Sheeran to make work conditions worse.
Well, careful what you wish for. 'Cause they're gonna have a union now because you did that. That's the last straw.
That's true.
That's the
Bringing
thing.
Ed
That's the
Sheeran
primary
in,
thing that they're gonna organize around.
that heightens contradictions to the level of violence.
Pretty much.
Ed
Sheeran is violence.
This joke
What
is
we're trying to say.
I was gonna say this is like salting your workplace, except it's like not salting your workplace because the white people don't use the spices. You know what? Let's move on.
I'll allow it.
When I saw it on the teleprompter screen I'm using here, I realized that joke sucks. Moving on.
This week, the International Chess Federation banned transgender players from competing in women-only events.
Why? Do they think that men and like what do you mean?
It's unfair for trans people to compete against cis people in a board game.
Yeah, I mean,
I'm not sure what the rationale was there.
the argument doesn't really make sense in athletic sports, but you know, I can at least see where they're going. They seem to be arguing that men are better at board games. You know what? They might have a
It's
point.
like smarter. I don't know. It's very funny that they think that.
Why is there a separate women's chess league to begin with?
I don't know. Is chess like British? Is that why it's transphobic?
It's because it's British and they're all Turks. I think so.
Turf Island. Don't go there.
Let's blow up some of the
Oh yeah.
the faces
Check
on
this
the
out.
slide.
Oh man, can you see that? I mean, you can definitely see the one on the upper left, right?
You can't
Yeah,
see
who
that.
that is. Jordan Peterson. Cultural Marxism.
I put a bunch
Cry
of
harder, bitch.
I put a bunch of turfs on the pieces on the chessboard that the Queen's Gambit lady is using.
I mean, I
made
don't think most of them are, I mean, he just never claimed to be a feminist at all, but
that's true. The
turf
turf
kind of becomes
yes.
shorthand for like anyone who's transphobic.
That's true. We should just call them turds.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
yeah.
The implied feminism is
Turds. That's right, they're turds.
yeah,
Folks.
fair. All right.
That's what they are.
I made Ben Shapiro the pawn because he's a little guy. And I made Joe Rogan the rook. I can't really explain why he's the rook. It just is a vibe thing. But he seems confused and stoic back there.
Whoa, that's crazy, man.
And then
Just took my queen,
J.K. Rowling and Jordan Peterson are the queen and king.
obviously.
Gender swapped.
Ugh.
You get the idea.
Aw, man.
All right.
Harry Potter sucks so much now. I mean, maybe it always did, but we were just like too young to figure it out. But
Production Kim, move back one slide. We haven't gotten to that yet. You'll be beaten after the show. I think we have another word from vegan Mr. Beast.
oh yeah,
Yeah, come on
bring him
out.
back.
I have to give to the lucky audience member a makeshift bathroom. Who's ready for a makeshift bathroom? Raise your hand, please. If you want, here you go. Also have half a Snickers bar. Half a Snickers. Someone out there is not satisfied, I can tell you that much.
Oh.
Also some Splenda. Splenda, you're welcome. Splenda. Splenda, you're welcome. And last but not least, we can't tell if it's a tangerine, clementine, or orange. Who wants it? Orange or orange, depending on your regional taste. Thank you all so much. You're welcome.
Why does
Oh no.
he did the weird Mr. Beast smile pretty well. Did you catch that?
I've never seen Mr. Beast until you wrote that joke.
Do you guys know who Mr. Beast is? Stand or cancel Mr. Beast. Cancel, he sucks. Have you ever noticed how he's always like over smiling? I think what that is that he became a YouTube star, and he used to do the soy face thing in all his videos where like his mouth open, and if you do that enough on the internet, Nazis will tell you they're gonna kill you. So now his videos, he's just sort of toothy smiling like that. That's my theory, I don't know. But that was vegan. That was freaking Mr. Beast, sorry.
Having a little wardrobe malfunction here.
Uh-oh,
I would
hey.
hate for anyone to see my tits.
Yeah, right. How'd you produce this show, Jamie? Where'd that money come from?
Wouldn't you like to know?
All right. Let's move on to our next little sketch here. For this next segment, I have some questions for you, Ridgewood Queens. Have you ever had to call your mom at 4 in the morning to find out what time of day you were born in order to have sex? Who here is into astrology? Yeah? Anybody? There's always a few. I had a feeling, Ridgewood Queens. Oh, the producer Kemp is. What's your sign?
Give you an extra beating after the show for that one.
Did you know Mercury is in retrograde? You did? I did not know that. I looked it up. Apparently Mercury, Pluto, Uranus, and Neptune are also in retrograde. Venus. Somebody in the audience knew?
We are in Ridgewood. Tread carefully, or don't, like, fuck it. Maybe it's time to stop doing that.
If they're all in retrograde, aren't none of them in retrograde?
They cancel each other out.
Doesn't that just mean everything is happening backwards? I don't know. I don't understand astrology. Do you believe in astrology, Jamie?
Fuck no.
Right.
I was gonna say no comment, but that's a bitch move. I'm gonna tell the truth.
No, we need to take a stand here tonight. I think me and Jamie both agree that astrology is kind of like fascism with birthdays.
That's right.
It's unfair to be like, you were born in January, you're under arrest for being an adventurous lover. Or whatever. It doesn't make sense. It's not materialist thinking.
No.
I am arguing bullshit. So I've devised a system of processing current events in a way that I think will illustrate my point. Or maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Zodiac Weather Spiritual News Forecast. All right, I'm gonna read some stories from the news week, the last couple of weeks, and I'll sort of analyze them using the stars. Okay. I'll put down my fucking Bud Light for this. Russian private mercenary / ex-hot dog chef Yevgeny Prigozhin died in an airplane a couple of weeks ago. You guys hear about that?
King shit.
Stand or
Boys.
cancel.
Boys finally have their own Princess Diana.
He's very cool. Earlier this summer, while fighting on behalf of Russia on the front line in Ukraine, he died in a plane crash. He seemingly turned his army around and decided to storm Moscow. After calling off the siege, Putin agreed to exile him to Belarus. But then last week, his airplane exploded. Just like a damn Gemini, am I right? Astrology people, right? Isn't that always happening to you? I looked up what Geminis are supposed to be like on a website, and it told me that it means Yevgeny Prigozhin is playful and intellectually curious. Gemini is constantly juggling a variety of passions, hobbies, careers, and friend groups. That actually kind of tracks. You know?
I juggle them very well.
Gemini is a zodiac sign that represents two different personalities in one. That kind of makes sense for someone that exploded. You know what I mean?
Because the two personalities can fit in one body.
Yeah.
They made them explode.
Right.
Sure.
I believe in astrology now. Are there any Geminis in the house tonight? All right. Congratulations. Do you feel like you exploded this summer?
Oh boy.
All right.
Didn't know they were letting Australians in here. Just kidding. It's great to see you, Tom. You're one of the good ones. All right, yeah, sure. Up-and-coming sociopath Vivek Ramaswamy made a splash at the Republican presidential debates that no one watched last month when he claimed climate change is a hoax, said the government did 9/11, and proposed raising the voting age to 25. That one might be okay. Before closing the night with the line, God is real, there are two genders. Ramaswamy, this is a real thing, he said. I know no one watched it. Ramaswamy was born on August 9th, 1985. Leos are known for their strong leadership abilities. Their self-confidence and attractiveness makes them capable of bringing different groups of people together and leading them towards a common goal, intersectional fascism. There you go. TBI, are there any Leos in the audience?
Someone raised their hand. The strong leader over here raised his hand.
That's you. That's what you're like.
Yeah, you're like Vivek Ramaswamy.
How do you like that, huh?
Isn't it unfair that if you were born the same month as Vivek Ramaswamy, that's like, he's your friend now?
Yeah, man, I don't know.
You guys are both strong leaders.
I don't want that.
Ramaswamy, stand or cancel? Cancel. Definitely, he's terrifying.
He's so bad.
He's like Republican Andrew Yang, I think is what's going on with him. He's never gonna win anything, but he's gonna be around forever.
Knock on wood when you say that shit.
It's real. There's no avoiding it. There's a new COVID strain out, a descendant of Omicron. Eris is already the woo! COVID. Stan, yeah. Eris strain, Stan or cancel.
Stan! You guys are depraved.
Eris is killing it this month. Eris is already the dominant coronavirus subvariant in the country, infecting more people than any other single strain, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention estimates. EG5, which is what it's called, was responsible for 20.6% of the cases of COVID-19 in the United States at the end of the third week of August, which was more than any other single circulating SARS-CoV strain. The first case of Eris was reported February 17th this year. Eris, you are an Aquarius. I'm also an Aquarius. According to the internet, Aquarius is ruled by Uranus.
Sounds about right.
That's right. I think it's real now. Aquarians learn the importance of diligence and hard work, but choose to use this responsibility to help others more than themselves. Astrology, it turns out, is real.
Shows us.
I know. I don't know. Do you think the new COVID strain is acting very Aquarianly?
I don't know shit about astrology. Don't look at me.
I just told you it's like helps people out or whatever.
Yeah, I said that for a second. Yeah, sure. Sure. It's helping others. It's helping other viruses, maybe. It's like paving the way for its viral brethren.
Maybe astrology is all about how you look at it.
Sure.
I don't know. You tell me. All right, that was the Zodiac and Weather Spiritual News Forecast. Thank you, Ridgewood Queens. But the pictures of Biden, because he always kind of looks like he's summoning a psychic Pokemon to me.
I see it.
It's just the way he drifts off like that sometimes, you know? He rolls his head back, hell yeah, you're a Virgo rising, I get it, man.
The president does have a magic wand, turns out. Remember that?
No.
The president doesn't have a magic wand. He's talking about why you can't do healthcare or whatever.
Oh, he's lying.
President doesn't have magic.
Show it. Show us the magic wand, Biden.
Sorcerer, you vile sorcerer.
All right. The next thing we're going to show you is a little sketch we made. It's about living in New York.
Yup. New York City is a lot of fun, but one thing we can all agree on is the rent is too damn high.
Remember that guy? With the gloves?
He's still alive. We checked.
Personally, the way I have managed to survive in New York City is for the last 10 years I've lived in a punk house. You know? Everyone's been there. We all know them. It's a fucking weird loft above a factory. There's mice, there's bugs, there's a Days and Days guy hanging around for some reason. Band has fucking 40 people in it. There's always one Days and Days guy.
Always a Days and Days guy.
In the apartment. It's covered in graffiti. It's cool. Think about living in one of those places that it's semi-legal. You're often on rent strike, right? So you can't sometimes call the landlord to fix things, right? Being a renter, it sucks, but you have a guy you can call to fix your toilet or whatever, right? Being a homeowner, you have to fix your own shit. Living in a punk house is this weird in-between thing where sometimes you just have to up and learn how to do home repair. So I've kind of learned to do a couple of like handyman type things over the last decade that I've lived there, but they're all specific to punk house shit. So instead of knowing how to like fix a sink, I know how to like pull a rat out of a toilet or whatever.
So this is why we decided to help people out who may be living in a similar situation to Jake or, you know, how I used to live. A skill share, if you will.
Oh shit.
See, a long time ago, there was a show called This Old House. You guys remember This Old House? Yeah, my dad used to watch it too.
B.I.M.B.O.S, stand or cancel. Definitely. But what if you looked him up on Twitter right now and you found out he's like a TERF or something?
I don't want to know that. No, he's good. I don't want to know. But yeah, he was so friendly, so soft voice, that guy, B.I.M.B.O.S. And he would come on, like, kind of late at night. Well, maybe not that late if I was watching it when I was a kid.
It was like
prime time.
Like the proto-ASMR MASH type vibes, you know? Like, oh yeah, that guy's gonna come on and teach me how to build a birdhouse.
My dad fucking loved that show.
I'm gonna fall asleep now.
Yeah. And, well, guess what? Millennials, we don't own homes. We live in garbage.
That's right. So we thought we'd pick up where B.I.M.B.O.S left off. We made our own TV show. It's called This Old Punk House. Enjoy!
Oh, hello there. I didn't see you come in. This is my home, and I've lived here for a long time. Luckily, I find home repair to be one of the great joys of technically having a legal address. You know, I'm actually fixing up a few things around the old squat right now. Why don't you join me? Oh! Got it! Now, what are we working on today? Well, I'll tell you a little story about that. A couple nights ago, I was playing a game of stripped Settlers of Catan with my roommates. You know how you do. Next thing you know, a match of indoor backyard wrestling breaks out and boom, we need a new bidet. Now, I don't mean to be crass, but when it's time to get that crust off your bum flap, there's only one tool for the job. Nothing feels better than knowing your leftover crack is free of discharge. Make sure your anal cunt feels brand new with the Bushwick Bidet. Now, the first thing we'll need for this job is an economical source of water. Also, it's important not to attempt a complex job like this alone, which is why our pal Jamie will be helping us out today. Say hello, Jamie.
Who are you talking to?
Alright, so the next thing we're going to do here is we're going to take our friend Mr. Friendly Wrench here, take it to our friendly little fire hydrant, crack this shit open. There's not really any water coming out. Jamie, you ever notice how, like, in New York you always see kids playing under a fire hydrant?
Yeah.
How do they do that?
No one knows.
Hey! Children! Show us how to open this fire hydrant! After that, we bring the hose back on in here, and voila, we're back in business. And business, it's boom. Wow, Jamie, that was a lot of fun. What do you think we should fix next?
Well, Jake, another home improvement project I've been meaning to tackle is the couch guy. Now, believe it or not, he was beautiful when we got him.
He was even a bed guy a few times at the beginning, if you catch my drift.
That's right, Jake. But lately, as even the best couch guys eventually do, he's beginning to show some wear and tear.
What?
So today, we're gonna spruce him up with some contouring facial fillers and wrinkle blasting Botox. Now normally, between numbing agents, brand name drugs, and sterile syringes, this kind of project's gonna set you back thousands of dollars. But we gave half our money to the touring band and spent the rest on poppers. So instead of donating to Big Pharma, we're gonna DIY it using common household items. Now, for our fillers, we need some kind of organic matter that the body can absorb. And what's more organic than a few cc's of our roommate's homebrewed kombucha? Next, we need a neurotoxin that's going to paralyze those muscles on our couch guy that are making all those unsightly wrinkles. For that, we have this can of Raid Multi-Insect.
Oh, jeez.
And don't worry, we're gonna make this whole process a lot more fun with a nice big hit of bodega grade nitrous.
Take that, Big Pharma.
Oh.
Let's go.
It's happening.
Wow, it's like Ozempic.
Whoa, I feel so confident.
Wow, would you look at those results?
Alright, that was our TV show. Back cooking. The sound get weird there? What happened?
Yeah, weird for a second, I don't know.
I don't know. Well, fuck it.
Mercury's in retrograde, it's real.
Punk show. The excuse that works for everything. If it was bad, it's because of the punk show. Alright. Couch guys, stand or cancel?
Stand!
Pretty cool.
We stand a rejuvenated king.
Alright, listen, that was the first part of the show. Let's bring out some guests, huh?
Yeah, hell yeah, let's do it. So, we're gonna bring out our first guest. You know her from the Katie Halper Show and Useful Idiots. It's Katie Halper! Your microphone right there. You're talking to a mic.
Is that supposed to be happening?
What?
No one
Oh,
knows.
we're riding.
Oh yeah, I
There's
don't know.
feedback in the monitor. That's our fix it in post.
All right. You got a question for Katie?
Yeah, Katie, what have you been up to? How are you?
Well, do you notice I made a real effort to fit in?
Oh, nice tribal tattoo.
Oh wow, look at that. I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Like the contempt, there's like a mixture of appreciation and absolute contempt.
Well, we like you just the way you are. Don't worry about it.
Okay, well in that case.
I thought it'd be funny to have her like wear the same thing as me, and I'd be like, oh my god, I'm so embarrassed. We wear the same thing. funny.
You always wear Mexican dresses.
You always dress
I
like
always
this.
wear
Yeah.
bustiers.
That's
So
the
yeah,
joke.
we had to coordinate and like specify we weren't going to wear each other's outfits.
When Jamie asked you to dress like her, did you go to a Spirit Halloween store? Is that why you got that?
Yeah, actually.
Got me.
Halloween costume.
It's from Dolls Kill. Thank you very much.
Okay, fair. Let's talk about this. Katie, I've been listening to your podcast a lot lately. You might know Katie from the Katie Halper Show, one of the OG leftist podcasts. Fucking respect.
Put some respect on that name.
You recently did an episode about what's going on in Hawaii with the wildfires.
Oh yeah.
This week at a press conference, Biden compared the wildfires in Hawaii to the time he lit his kitchen on fire in the 70s. I guess lightning
nobody
struck
died.
the side of his house, and he had to hang out in the garage for a couple of weeks while they fixed his stove or whatever. Is that an apt metaphor, you think?
Well, my favorite part of that was, and I didn't prepare for this, so I'm recalling off of my natural brain as opposed to notes, but
Sure.
I think he said that he almost lost his relatives and his Corvette.
No.
The Corvette.
Corvette, yeah. That
Wow,
was
it's
the
even
part
worse
that
than
really
Hawaii.
hit home with the Hawaiians, I think, yeah.
This is just like climate change causing natural disasters and ruining everyone's lives.
But he gave them $700, not per person, per household.
Yeah.
So imagine how much that is if
Well-
you're like a family of 4.
Especially in Hawaii, that probably goes
Yeah,
a long way,
it's
right?
like one spam sandwich. What are they called?
Shit.
Spam mubi? Masubi, yeah.
Shit is so expensive there.
Yeah, it is.
I looked it up, and apparently he uses this story about how his kitchen caught on fire like every time there's a natural disaster. He's been recycling it for like decades throughout his
Well,
whole
that's
career.
actually good for him because, like, sometimes he'll just lie about things. I mean, we all know this, but
Yeah.
he pretends that all these things have happened to him that haven't. Like, he famously pretended that that he got arrested visiting Nelson Mandela, but he was just going through security, and that's it. That was like his detention, was going through security. And he also did this really terrible thing with this isn't funny, and his wife really did die. His first wife was killed in a car accident, but then he like said that the guy who killed her was someone who liked to drink his lunch instead of eat it, and there was like no evidence that the guy was drunk. He just turned that into a story, and the guy who did it, his daughter was pretty upset.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Biden's a sober psycho. Give it up for our sponsor again, Bud Light, everyone.
So, do you think the kitchen fire really happened? Because this would be even funnier if he made that shit up.
Yeah.
This is just like the time Dr. Jill backed into the garage door.
Oh yeah.
I thought it was called Dr.
Yeah.
Dr. Jill, like
Yeah.
when he's referring to his
His
wife.
wife. It's like Pence calling his wife mother.
Take it in the bedroom, guys. I mean, we have a GIMP on stage, but we have to have some standards.
Let's move to the it's up, the clip, or the slide. Boom.
Okay. So, oh yeah, you see that? He's going Maui, Wowie, Jack. Yeah. Sure. So, you've also been talking about Ukraine a lot on your show, which is something I'll admit I kind of tuned out of. But then I saw a video on your YouTube page titled, "We're, quote, pretty close to nuclear war." What the fuck does that mean? Like, what's going on there? Where are we on the doomsday clock? And most importantly, do I need to start paying attention to Ukraine?
I mean, only if you care about the world existing.
Oh, jeez.
So,
The world, stand or cancel.
yeah. No, I mean,
That ship is fucking sailed.
we're 90 seconds from midnight on the doomsday clock.
No,
which
that's
is
so
the
soon.
closest we've ever been. That's of January. As of January, and I mean, I think the situation in Ukraine is pretty scary, mostly because it's another example of the United States weaponizing other countries for its own very short-term self-interest. And You know, there was a really scary New York Times article that said that U.S. officials were upset that Ukrainians were being too casualty adverse. Yeah, so, yeah, that's what this is like.
Casualty is when you die.
Right, but we want more of them to die because we want them to fight harder. Not because when I say we, I mean the U.S. government. Not because the U.S. government actually thinks that Ukraine will win. They just want to debilitate and weaken Russia as much as possible. And that's not me, like, being a conspiracy theorist. I mean, Lloyd Austin said that. Several members of the administration said that. So, yeah, it's not really like, haha, late night show on Saturday night material, but it is the truth.
We're right. This wasn't a fun thing to talk about. Sorry.
It's funny because it's true.
Canceling
It's
myself.
funny because it's true. Yeah.
I would like to go back to not thinking about it
No,
for
but
now.
yeah, I mean, like Tammy Duckworth just tried to stop a bill for funding like hurricane relief in Florida because she wants to fund like Ukraine.
Oh, cancel.
So, yeah,
She's
cancel
canceled.
Tammy Duckworth.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna bother with the. Fuck
Moving right
Tammy
along.
Yeah.
Well,
But Prigozhin, R.I.P. I like that. You know, I will give him this. Prigozhin, he was a Jewish trailblazer because he was Jewish, half Jewish, I think. But he also, you know, was rolled deep with a lot of anti-Semites. So it shows you how committed he is to the cause. Yeah.
Did you know about the thing where he was Putin's hot dog chef?
Yeah, he was. Yeah, I don't. That's belittling of him. He was so much more. He was a caterer, really. So a businessman as well as a chef.
Fair.
But he had no military experience, by the way, when he started doing
Why
this.
would
Yeah.
he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And people, you know,
as coup doers,
attempters. Yeah, attempters. Yeah.
Yeah.
But
maybe next time.
Well, follow your dreams, Gemini.
Next time.
yeah.
Don't
All
let anyone
that.
stop you.
Apparently, like Laura Bush and George Bush would hang out on his boat and stuff.
Nice.
Yeah.
Wow.
Sounds like a party.
Because of the hot dogs.
Probably, yeah. But yeah. Bush is somebody you want to have a beer with and eat a hot dog with.
I get.
Maybe we'll have him on next time to drink some Bud Light with us. I'm sure he would.
Yeah.
Like dance with him like Ellen.
Oh my god, yeah.
That's one.
He was
something.
he was a kind of not a bad dancer. Really, you had to dance? No, the Ellen stuff is
Well, I
good.
mean,
It's
he
good
wasn't
when
gonna
he's
come, but
oh, okay.
we were gonna try a little thing where we like dance
Right.
like Ellen.
Oh, I see.
But
His
then
dancing
Jake
and
said that
Africa is
nobody
good.
was gonna like that.
Oh, okay.
So.
I said that I wasn't gonna like that. I don't want to dance like Ellen. I have no.
It'd be funny. All right, never mind.
No, you just.
Nope.
All right.
No.
Let's get some music for Jamie to dance like Ellen.
That's what she does, right?
That was pretty entertaining. I like how you made it.
Spooky Ellen.
Serve Ellen, but make it dog with the werewolf hands.
The only way I know how to do things.
It's Halloween Ellen. It's early
It's
Halloween.
spooky season. Happy September, everyone. Finally.
Let's bring out our second guest. You know him from the podcast The Antifada and from his book on J. Posadas, I Want to Believe. Posadas, UFOs, and Apocalypse Communism. Andy Gittlitz, everybody.
Oh, man. Oh, you got a microphone right down there.
Andy, thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me. I'm glad to be here at a Cocaine St. Vitus.
Oh, right. The bathrooms at TVI stand or cancel.
A lot more bathrooms here than St. Vitus.
That's true.
You gotta go in the last one. It's playing Let It Snow. It's great. You're gonna love it.
Yeah, no, it's very. I get it. I get what you're laying down. Andy, I wanted to ask you about UFOs because everyone thinks that they're real now, and you're the UFO. You're my only friend who wrote a book about UFOs.
Yeah, so
I'm working on one, but it hasn't come out yet.
All right.
Oh, interesting.
That'd be
Well, you
so
can answer too if you like. What do we got? Oh, yes. The House of Representatives recently held a hearing on UFOs, or as they now prefer to be called, unidentified aerial phenomena.
Oh, the UFOs are non-binary now.
That's like homeless and houseless or what, you know. But you know what? I'm not watching all that, so let's cut to the chase. TLDR, are aliens real or what?
Well, aliens may be real, and they may even know about us, but I don't think they care. And for sure, unfortunately, we learned earlier this year that all of the UFOs are just balloons.
Oh, well, what about the video of the thing where it's going so fast and changed directions?
That was a balloon.
Okay, well, retired Major David Grush said that he knows of, quote, multiple colleagues who were injured by the UAPs. He has interviewed people who've recovered non-human biologics who crashed UAPs, and also that the government likely has been aware of non-human activities since the 1930s. What's up with that?
He has produced no evidence of anything. He's just a weird military guy that we're supposed to believe because he was in the military. It really sucks.
Did the aliens come on the balloons?
That's a great question. Maybe one of those Victorian hot air balloons.
Yeah.
They're like steampunk aliens.
Yeah.
That's possible.
Okay.
You would need such huge goggles for a steampunk alien.
Yeah.
Oh,
Their eyes are big. Yeah.
Alright, this is going in a happier direction. I was gonna be like, alright, thanks for the downer, Scully, but that would just mean that everyone here has had a crush on you since they were 12, so that's not really an insult.
Oh, Scully, hell yeah.
Hey, boulders are out there. Hit me up after the show.
Alright, you know what? Let's just do some fucking jokes about aliens. How about that?
Hold on. Andy, I understand you've also been writing poetry?
Yeah, I've got a couple poems. Can I read one about Cop City?
Please do.
Sure.
A short one.
Pet issue of mine. Go right ahead. Maybe you want to take a sip of your fucking yerba mate first that you brought with you like a weirdo?
Pretentious affect I picked up in Argentina.
Nice.
Saturday, swaying in the anti-colonial occupation in a real tree XL shirt and baggy jeans, amidst day-glow beetles and burner phones, buzzing with rumors we're all smart enough to ignore. The text lost meaning, the truck burned, the Muskogee historian sang a country tune, punks moshed to Mozart, pouring rain fattened the tarp covering the oasis of ecstasy in a desert of mud and doom.
I feel like I'm right back there in the Atlantic Forest. Good job.
Some people know what I'm talking about.
And more are gonna know real soon.
City.
That's right!
Because we're gonna fucking go there and we're gonna continue to South Cop City.
Dead ass. Stop that shit.
Right. Oh, I met this band when I was in Atlanta. Stop at Cop City. So, they know a lot about this.
I wrote a poem when I was 8, by the way.
Oh, yeah?
An award-winning poem.
You want to read
It won an award for my grandma's union.
Well, that's cool. All right.
$11.99. Kind of a big deal, guys.
Yeah. Why don't you rub your
I don't remember it, but it
red
was
diaper
about...
baby privilege in all our faces?
I was 8, and it was about homelessness, and it was a first-person narration. I don't remember it, but I remember it was like, I ride the subways, I see the men and women in suits of fur and leather. Do they even notice me? I really wonder whether.
Aww. Love it.
But I didn't get, there was a bookstore on the Upper West Side called Eeyores, and I didn't get it, the prize, because it was rigged, obviously, the competition. But whatever, Grandma
Contest
B's
is
union.
canceled.
Yeah.
This is
Grandma's
all...
union canceled.
No, like major standing of Grandma B's union.
Oh, they're not the ones who
the
rigged it.
award. Yeah,
Okay.
Eeyore bookstore, which doesn't exist anymore, luckily for them.
This is all very informative. I appreciate what you guys bring to the show, but I feel like the
real
show
New
is
York
sagging
history.
a little bit. I need I got a really good joke. I think I'm gonna pick the show back up with a really good joke.
Yeah, let's do it.
Wait, are you gonna tell a good joke?
It's really good.
Could I read a poem that I have about you telling a joke before you tell it?
That's the only way to do this, I think.
Okay.
Wait, no, I'm going to tell a good joke, and then Jake's going to tell... Anyway, I'm going to tell an alien joke,
please.
and then Jake's going to, like, fuck it up somehow, and then you're going to read the poem.
All right, let's hear it.
Yeah. What do you tell an alien with 2 black eyes?
Wow. I'm not going to answer that.
Nothing. Will Smith already told him twice.
Yay. Remember the Oscars?
That's a reference to two things. Independence Day. Oh no? No good?
Oh, yeah, he punched an alien.
I thought it was Men in Black.
No.
He's made a lot of movies with aliens.
He's punched a lot of aliens in his time. Perhaps that's why he punched Chris Rock.
Yeah.
Maybe Chris Rock is actually
What's up with
alien.
this guy named?
Yeah.
Well, he's a Scientologist, that's probably why.
Is Will Smith real?
He's a balloon.
He's a balloon. All right.
He's a Scientologist. It's time to talk about it. You see, you guys are all afraid to go there because you don't want Scientologists to attack you.
They're very litigious.
I've got a great joke that's going to save the show. But I need someone to set it up.
All right. The outlook wasn't good for the podcast crew that night. The live show was not funny. There wasn't a laugh in sight. And when the astrology bit bombed and the Trump mugshot cum joke came off odd, a sickly silence fell upon the patrons of the pod. A sporadic few got up to smoke while the rest clung to hope that springs eternal in the listener's breast. They said if only Jakey could get a whack, then I'd even put up money now. Subscribe annually if Jakey were on the mic. But before Jakey, there was Anders, and after Anders, Alex Ptak, and the former had a girlfriend, and the latter was a quack. So, in melancholy silence, everybody sat, for there was very little chance of Jakey coming to the bat. I mean, Mike. But then, Anders ripped a zinger, to the wonderment of most. And then Anders told a bon mot worthy of Colin Jost. And when the laughter had subsided and everyone saw what had occurred, there was Anders safe at second, and Anders lay here hugging third. All through the multitude emerged a lusty yell. It echoed in the RSS feeds and rattled through their dells. It pounded in the Transpecos and bonus room and the like, because Jakey, mighty Jakey, was coming to the mic. Calm was Jakey's manner as he stepped into his place. Gentle was a bearing. There was a smile on Jakey's face. And when he got this weird look in his eye that everyone knew meant that he was psyched, there wasn't a stranger at TVI who could doubt 'twas Jakey at the mic. 10,000 eyes did see him as he wiped his hands with dirt. 5,000 tongues applauded as he wiped them on his shirt. And now the podcast host picks a topic that is hip. A look of defiance shone in Jakey's eye. A sneer curled Jakey's lip. And now the Twitter trending topic comes hurtling through the air. But Jakey just stood watching in greasy grandeur there. Close past the sturdy podcaster, the topic unheeded sped. Not my style, said Jakey. Strike one, a hater said.
No!
We're only halfway through. All through TVI, black with punk shirts, emerged a murmured roar. It sounded like waves crashing on some dark and distant shore. Kill him! Kill the hater! Shouted one voice from the stands. And kill him they might have had not Jakey raised his hands. With a look of a narco charity on Jakey's face shone, he quelled the rising tumult. He bade the pod go on. He motioned to the podcast host, and then the podcast host threw. But then once again Jakey took it, and the hater said, strike two. Fraud! Yelled the maddened multitudes, and an echo answered fraud. But just one look from Jakey, and the audience was awed. They saw his mind working and his comedy muscles strain, and they knew that mighty Jakey wouldn't let that joke go by again. The sneer is gone from Jakey's lip now. His teeth are clenched with hate. Violently he puffs a cloud from his vape. And now the host is ready. And now the host throws. And now the air is broken by the force of Jakey's joke.
Did you hear they invented an AI New York comedian? He goes, "Hey, I'm walking here."
Oh, somewhere in this podcast land, the sun is shining bright. Somewhere B.I.M.B.O.S is playing, and somewhere hearts are light, and somewhere millennials are laughing, and somewhere Zoomers shout. But there is no joy in Podville. Mighty Jakey has struck out. Thank you for letting me do that.
Andy, are you writing a book about baseball right now?
That's right.
Yeah, okay.
That was a lot better than me having to talk about baseball, so thank you.
All right.
Although, yeah, it could be funny.
Let's go, Matt 7.
Does anyone get it? You guys get what that was?
Yeah. All right, good.
Trevor and Leslie get it. All right.
You know, we're workshopping stuff here, folks.
I just wanted to do interpretive bullshit.
Great.
The theater kid.
Everyone loved it.
Did you know that I also have been writing poems?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've gotten really into a couple of things in my free time lately.
Well,
One of them is slam poetry, and the other one is anti-vax conspiracy theories. I didn't tell you guys about this, did I? I'm an anti-vaxxer now. This is, as soon as I can pull it up here, we'll cut this part out in post, Jim. Give it up for Jim, who's actually producing the show.
we both are.
This is anti-vax slam poetry. Yeah, that's right. It's 2023, and we are not 2023. Facebook, Instagram makes me feel like it's a scam. Everywhere I look, Trump mug shot. Only the latest in a long line of shots that I did not ask for, Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci with your ouchies and your pouchy of mind control serum. Who am I, you ask? Look at me, I am not wearing a mask. I am not wearing a mask metaphorically or literally. Don't tread on me and my liberty. I am a vigilant soldier against the New World Order. Pedophiles everywhere I look. Pedophiles, I hunt them on Facebook. Pedophiles in restaurant basements. Pedophiles, I will not hear your statements. Pedophiles, pedophiles, pedophiles. Pedophiles. Okay. Do you hear that? The sound of freedom. It sounds like Brother Russell Brand, Brother Joe Rogan, Brother Jimmy Dore, Brother Jimmy Dore, Jimmy Dore, door, door, door. Knock, knock, knock on the Jimmy door. Who is it? Jordan Peterson. Who ordered the lobster? Got me laughing in the green room. I did. I listened to his lectures at a pace that's nearly sonic. I fill my head with facts and logic, facts that stack to the ceiling, facts that don't care about my feelings, facts about a vax made by a deep state, facts about a vax that turned my son gay and he won't talk to me now. Joe Biden is a body double, has me on welfare, eating fudge rounds that made my body double in size. OnlyFans? Rich men north of Richmond have us poor, man, watching pornography. Brooklyn! Brooklyn! If you are a Brooklyn polyamorous witch, communist Antifa snitch, to George Soros, Stop reading that Karl Marx and pick up Friedrich Hayek. Ayn Rand. Everybody want to talk about Planet of the Base? Nobody want to talk about Planet of the Personal Fiscal Responsibility. The checkout lady informs me that masks have not been a requirement at this location for about 2 years now. Never mind. Alright, that was an anti-vax slam poet. I'm not actually an anti-vaxxer, right? Just to be clear. I enjoy reading about them. Jesus Christ.
You're not actually a slam poet either.
That's debatable. Andy, stand or cancel. I'm just kidding. Staying Andy here at the
Standy,
for sure.
standy.
Alright, well,
Andy, let's talk about
that's
this.
not why I put the antiphon.
Whoa! Production Gimp, let's move to the next slide.
Alright, yes. So, this one is directed at Andy, and you'll see why in a second. You guys see that? Yeah, okay. So, Mitch McConnell recently froze up for the second time in public in an incident people are ascribing to his extreme old age. What do you think is actually happening to him? Do you think he saw an alien?
He might have thought he saw E.T., but he was probably just looking in the mirror. Do you mean?
No, it's fine.
Oh, too soft.
I liked it.
Mitch McConnell, stand or cancel?
Stand, cancel.
Permanently cancel. You should die.
You know, it's kind of like when you do a fat rail of what you think is coke, but then all of a sudden you're in a K-hole you'll never get out of.
That's exactly what happened.
This is the most I have ever empathized with Mitch McConnell.
Yeah, he's like in the middle of giving a little fucking presentation. He's like, oh no. I'm gonna go to House of Yes.
Next thing you know, you're trapped in the TV. You never get out. Sucks. Don't make me feel for Mitch McConnell. Come on.
Another interesting thing that happened this week is Seven Circles, a coalition of organizations that includes groups Extinction Rebellion and Rave Revolution, blocked the road leading to the site where Burning Man is held with a 28-foot trailer. This is, I don't know if you know, these are the same kids that have been like throwing tomatoes at the Mona Lisa and shit, like gluing themselves to works of art.
Stand or cancel.
Stand.
Definitely stand.
That's right.
They decided to disrupt the greatest work of art of all.
Why is Bernie's head on the man who's getting burned?
Because he's burning. I'm sorry. It's not a statement about Bernie. I just thought it would look funny to put Field of Burn on top of the Burning Man head.
Sure.
But yeah, they fucking disrupted Burning Man, and it was done in the name of climate justice, and they have a point. You know, burning a giant guy in the middle of the desert is probably not very good for the climate. However, dragging a bunch of tech bros out into the desert and starting a fire might be good. You know?
All that crypto mining. It's
I
very
don't know.
bad.
Do you guys hear about Burning Man at all?
What's happening there? It's like
It's bad.
you
Nothing
can get
good.
in or get out, right?
I think.
Oh yeah, there's like some Firefest shit going on.
Someone
right?
told me someone there has Ebola.
I feel like if there were going to be a festival where Ebola had to break out, I wouldn't not choose Burning Man.
Fair enough.
Sorry.
No, don't apologize for that. It's probably, you're right. Absolutely right. What else? Okay. SAG-AFTRA announced on Friday that it will seek authorization for a strike against the major video game companies. Yay! All right, so on behalf of girlfriends everywhere, I'd like to congratulate them on this bold move, and furthermore, I hope the strike lasts forever. Strike. Don't come back.
Who is that?
Name Garofalo?
That's Fran Drescher! Bring it
I couldn't see it. I couldn't see it.
Oh, the nanny.
Stand or cancel Fran. Stand.
Oh, we stand Fran.
Do you know who ran against her? apparently.
Yeah.
Matthew Modine,
Wait, who's that?
an actor. Okay.
What was he in?
See, that's why he didn't win.
And the band
Flores
played
and
on. And the band played on. And that show that people like,
Stranger
Stranger
Things?
Yeah.
Which one is he?
He's like a scientist. He's tall and skinny.
Eh.
Alright.
You come against the nanny, you best not
Yeah.
miss.
He did apparently. He missed. Yeah.
All right, now, what are we gonna do?
Let's play a couple games. Now that we've got everyone on stage, let's have a heated
Gaming moment!
Does anyone remember where the term heated gaming moment came from?
Oh, yes.
PewDiePie.
It was, streamer PewDiePie, the most famous streamer in the universe, apparently. He's a weird Swedish guy.
He said the N-word.
He dropped an N-bomb on stream, and he said I was having a heated gaming moment. So, also, pour one out for Bob Barker, the game master himself.
Spare and neuter your animals and liberate them.
True. The first game we should play is called The Price is Too Damn High. Let's play The Price is Too Damn High.
I met him in real life.
Oh,
by the
hell
way.
yeah. Is he cool?
Yeah.
It's playing already, but you don't know how to play the Price theme song.
I don't know how to play the Price is Right theme song.
Don't worry about it.
Safe space.
They're not going to be like no one is going to be like that.
So, here's how we're going to play this game. We're going to show you a commodity, right? The first contestant to guess its price without going over, you win.
Yeah, it's very simple. It's just like the first round of The Price is Right. First question, what is the price of a gallon of gas?
$3.84.
I don't drive. Like I can't drive.
I had a feeling.
Literally.
Well, Andy wins because it's $3.85. Holy shit. How did you do that?
$3.84.
I didn't want to go over.
I could have won.
Aw.
The answer is $3.85.
You forfeited. You done goofed.
I run a little gas station, all right?
I need
What to
to
talk about?
What's the average price?
So moving on right along, contestants, what is the price of a vial of insulin?
This is
Once
more
again,
depressing.
we're getting a little depressing on the show. Sorry about that.
$100. Sometimes they text you and say it's 90, so that's when you jump on that.
They text you?
Never mind. I'm talking about a different vial.
Oh, I see.
Yo, this insulin is stepped on, dude.
Someone lip sync the answer to me. No one?
Please test your insulin.
Someone here has to know
Your
from
strips
themselves or
at
a
a
relative.
bar.
No. I don't know. Joe Manchin's daughter's price.
Pretty close. The answer to this is actually really complicated. So I tried to look this up when I was writing this game show, and the thing is, there's no definitive answer. Because all of the different types of insulin are made by different brands and then mangled through the circuitry of the private medication marketplace, private healthcare bullshit, right? So it really depends on what type of insurance you have, how they've negotiated. It kind of runs from like
What state you live in,
$100 to some people get screwed really bad and it's like hundreds of dollars. And what's interesting about the price of insulin right now, though, is you know how Joe Biden like ran on a bunch of wild like promises that he never actually came through with, but then he kind of like half did them, like when he said he was gonna give everyone clemency for being arrested for marijuana, but then that only turns out to be true if you were like arrested in a state park or some shit. Or what he did, he gave back everyone's student loans, except he like didn't. So he ran on capping the price of Medicaid at $35, and he did that only for senior citizens. So insulin is hundreds of dollars until you're old. Then it's $35, which is fucked up because it's not like an IHOP breakfast plate.
How the fuck are you supposed to live long enough to get to the point where it's $35?
Right, he turned living in America into like a game show, like Logan's Run or some shit. I guess the opposite of that. If you can survive long enough to get the senior citizen discount, it's only $35. the month
Even
before.
senior citizens couldn't survive long enough to get it because it wasn't immediate.
Right. It's not even gonna kick in.
Well, cool, man. Cool country.
I'm starting to think this Biden guy is not all he's cracked up to be.
Joe Biden, stand or cancel.
Cancel.
Oh my God. I think I might not like the President of the United States.
But Trump.
Oh, good point.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fucking weird. I think this is what happens when everyone in the government is 1,000 years old. All of the benefits that we get from the government are only for old people. It's like FUBU, but old people. FOBO. FOBO. Anyways, do we have one more?
Yeah, we do.
Fucking.
Okay, how much does getting canceled cost?
A lot. Oh, no, you get paid a lot. So it's the opposite. Yeah.
How much, perhaps, would you say?
I think you can get like $1,000 for writing for one of those Claremont-fronted journals. So yeah, negative 1,000.
That is a lot of money. Shit. We're all
So-
thinking about it.
I looked it up. Dave Chappelle's net worth is $60 million. Or at least it's estimated at $60 million. Louis C.K.'s net worth is estimated at $35 million. It sounds like if you're a famous person and you get canceled, you make a shit ton of money, right? That's kind of what we're getting at. However, the websites I used to find this information aren't very accurate. And I looked up one of them, and it said that comedian Jake Flores is worth $900,000. I'm not, so I don't know.
Drinks on Jake.
If you're canceled for Palestine, though, you could go from being a professor to a bus driver, like Steven Salida. I'm here all week.
Depends on what kind of cancel, I guess.
Yeah.
When you get canceled by the right, that's always really bad, actually. It can really fuck you up. But getting canceled by the woke mob, apparently fine. All of this is fine.
Okay, who won The Price is Too Damn High?
I think
Andy.
both won.
Yeah, sure. But I'll get
Everyone's
yeah,
a winner.
We're all
Here.
like,
Both
yeah,
won.
yeah.
We have a prize for you from Freaking Mr. Beast. Freaking Mr. Beast, are you still back there?
My favorite
If only
Wolf
one of us
character.
can get it, I'll give it to you, Andy.
Excellent.
Half drunk Red Bull.
This Red Bull is 9/8 drunk.
Me too.
You will receive the can without liquid. So we will pour the liquid in someone's mouth and you get the can. How does that sound?
Yeah.
Can we do that? You said you wanted some?
Yeah.
Can I pour it in your mouth?
Oh.
This is a Mr. Beast stuff. That's how we do it.
I'm deathly allergic to Red Bull.
All right.
So glad I didn't take that.
All right. Who wants a can? Who gets a can? There we go. All right. You're welcome.
All right,
Thank you, freaking Mr. B.
Thank you.
You can't turn down Freaking shit. Come on.
That character is based on me. I'm the real freaking Mr. Beast.
It is kind
Problematic.
All right. Well.
of. Let's bang through some more of this stuff, and then we'll get to the party.
This is the party.
Bernie Sanders.
Not the party.
Stand or cancel.
Stand.
We still like him? We did already.
Really? You're really gonna cancel AOC and stand Bernie?
That's exactly what people
Very
in America
sexist.
are going to do.
Oh, yeah. There are reasons besides sexism.
Let's talk. We'll cut that out of the fucking thing and post it. But let's talk about this one. This is a good one.
Oh yeah.
Aaron Rodgers.
You guys know who this is? Apparently he's like a sports guy who like got canceled for saying anti-vax stuff or like lying about being vaxxed.
He
and
looks
all
like
that.
Elliot Stabler.
Yeah, I also don't know who that is.
From Lawn or SVU.
No, not
Yeah.
Not
Hot
New
American
Yorker.
Summer.
Yeah, Lawn American Summer.
Okay, my bad.
That nigga bad as fuck.
Then this guy apparently like went on an ayahuasca journey and talked about it on Joe Rogan, and he saw the Hat Man. So Did I miss anything? Did I leave anything out there?
I think that's what happened, is that he went on ayahuasca and he saw the Hat Man.
You saw the woke mobster?
Yeah. Oh yeah, Alex.
So, we gonna...
Stand or cancel?
Damn, let's go Jets.
Fair.
Just stand for Stabler. Stabler stand.
How about the Hat Man? Hat Man is practicing.
Wow.
Seeing Hat Man is praxis.
I hope you guys are all so excited when you see him later tonight in your dreams, when you're alone in your room by yourself, because that's definitely going to happen now. So, yeah, got something to look forward to later.
The Hat Man is honestly kind of the ultimate anti-fascist black bloc guy, because he is impossible to identify, except by his hat. Speaking of, let's give a round of applause for our guests tonight, Katie and Andy. Thank you for joining us. We are trying to make an anti-capitalist talk show for the rest of us here, so we have a couple of things we're going to close the night out with. One of them is, in true talk show, late night show, the spirit, in keeping with all that, we have a stand-up comedian for you. However, this comedian is very funny, but he's involved in some somewhat radical organizing tactics, so he doesn't like to show his face.
May or may not rhyme with Shmiko Schmerism.
I see what you did there. He's very funny, and because he's all black blocked up, he's anonymous. He's a bit of an impressionist. Because what do we know about being anonymous? It gives you a little bit of power, right? There's some power in there. So, ladies and gentlemen, the Black Bloc Comedian. Woo!
Hello. How's everybody doing tonight? Now the nice thing about wearing a mask is you can kind of be anyone you want, you know? Any impression that you got going for you, you can kind of go for it. You become a comedian that everyone wants to be. Like, for instance, I'm thinking, maybe something like Rodney Dangerfield. We gotta modernize it a little now, because these people are turning problematic into cool new problems. Like, hey, I was walking downtown the other day and walked by one of these MAGA rallies. You ever been to one of these? Yeah. This lady was holding up a big sign and said, all lives matter. Well, she took one look at me and said, well, maybe not all lives. Oh, man. I gotta say, I walked to the other side of the street. And I saw the anti-protesters there. I saw my Antifa people, and they saw me just walking there too, and they go, ACAB includes whatever that guy is too. Oh, I get no retweets. No retweets. Well, there's other comedians you can do. Jeff Foxworthy. That's what I'm saying. Do Jeff Foxworthy. Now we're getting the right yells from the side. So Jeff Foxworthy's a little like, if you're staying in a squat and you're still trying to organize a rent strike, you might be doing praxis. Dang. If you try to organize your weed delivery service, then you might be doing praxis right there. It's fun. Who else you got for me?
Do Andrew Dice Clay. I'm sorry, abolish Ice Clay.
Which is just like biggest. I hope you guys know who Andrew Dice Clay is. He's the fucking biggest monster on the planet. But it's like, I can't stand this when somebody says to me, it's a right to work state. Hey, what the fuck are you talking about? That right to work? You got a right to work your face over right there. You know what the thing when you need your dues. You know what? You're due for a fucking knuckle sandwich coming up. Yeah, hey, go.
Do Jerry Seinfeld.
All right. What's the deal with Smash the State? Everyone always says it. Which state are we smashing here? Is it Oklahoma? Or are you gonna smash Indiana? Because that's a state I'd be worth smashing, I'll tell you.
How about Larry the Cable Guy?
Alright, Larry the Cable Guy. You ever notice how, on every team Proud Boy, There's one disappointed mama. Ooh, you know, I think they ought to hop on that prison abolition, because they ain't going nowhere soon otherwise. Get her done.
Do Gallagher.
Nah, do Wiz Khalifa.
Does he stand up now? Does he do stand up? Does he not? All right, fuck.
Don't even
fuck.
attempt that.
All right, fuck it. Let's do some.
Gallagher.
Gallagher.
Antifa
All
Gallagher.
right, Gallagher. We'll do some Antifa Gallagher here. All right.
Oh my god, is that a Starbucks?
Right there. Folks, you know Starbucks last year spent more money on union busting than it did on advertising the entire year. All that money they could have just been paying their employees. So folks, it don't make sense. It don't make sense. You know what I say? If they're going to smash our unions, then we better smash their windows. You know what I'm saying? We gonna smash it, y'all!
That was anti-fascist Gallagher, everyone.
Thank you so much, whoever you are. That was very funny.
Everyone keep their shoes on.
That's right. She did some midnight train. Thank you very much. That was it, original.
Hell yeah. All right, that was the Woke Mob, everyone. Thank you for watching. Thank you for sticking around. We've got one more thing. That's our musical guest, B.I.M.B.O.s.
All the way from Atlanta.
They're going to
Give
play
it
a
the
fucking punk set
up.
for you.
But first, you're all going to put your chairs away like you're at a goddamn DSA meeting. Go.
Pick up your chair and put it against the wall. Or if someone is racist near a boat, hit them in the face with it.
Great.
Thank you, everyone. Give it up for Jamie Peck, Andy Gittlitz, Katie Halper. I'm Jake Flores. That's the Woke Mob. And B.I.M.B.O.s is going to play us out.
Move the fuck up!
In business. Get your fucking ass up and work. It seems like nobody wants to work these days. You have to surround yourself with people that want to work. Have a good work environment where everyone loves what they do. No toxic work environments, and show up and do the work.
done with his life. But what we do know is that due to him not being able to afford $2,500 worth of bail, Fulton County Jail decided his life doesn't matter.
Hollywood couldn't come up with a script more scary. Eaten alive by B.I.M.B.O.S.
Nothing changes! Nothing changes! Nothing changes! Always the same! Brutalized! Nothing evil! Way! Nothing changes! Nothing changes! Destroying our lives for corporate influence! Releasing our truth of justice and crowd! Wrapping us in endless suffering! Until us in jail or dead on the street! Killing us! Our lives are dead ruined! Treatment! That marks so wrong! Killing us! Our lives are dead ruined! Treatment! That marks so wrong! Nothing changes! Nothing changes! Nothing fucking changes! What the fuck is in my head? Paralyzed by my soul! Disconnected from the truth! I can hear it when I talk! What the fuck is in my head? Ah! 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 What the fuck is in my head? Am I losing all control? Is it now a part of me? Taking more than this land? It's much stronger than I thought. Not a feel like we're told. Just a moment from the sin. Run up on the line control. What the fuck is happening? Is this thing out of control? Is the inside of me? Is what to set me home?
Find us on Instagram at B.I.M.B.O.S Love Music. Thanks to the Woke Mob for having us. Thanks for CBI. It's our last one. B.I.M.B.O.S Love Music on Instagram. Stop Cop City. Fuck Cop City.
A fucking bitch to the heart, but at least I don't smile in all these girls' faces because you fucking are a wolf in sheep's clothing. I'm not. I'm a fucking wolf. You see me coming like.